Students, let us continue with rate of reaction. Just now we have seen how to write rate of reaction. Okay, I already told you that there are two methods by which you have to write rate of reaction. Out of that, I am teaching you now first method to write rate of reaction. Okay, so we are going to see few problems, but before that, let us see what are units of rate of reaction. Okay, so units of rate of reaction. Student, if any reaction is R, normal reaction is going on, reactants are giving out products, then how will write rate? For example, R average I am writing. Let us revise. R average, how I am going to write? With respect to reactant, if I have to write, I must write negative sign. Is it? Average means I must put delta. Concentration of reactants divided by delta T. Is it? If I have to write R average only, but with respect to product, what change I should do? For reactant, I used sign minus. Instead of that, I should write plus. No other change. Product divided by 10. Okay. This is how average rate is written. So, student, I hope this is very clear to you. Let us have some practice by taking chemical reactions. Everybody just look to the board. I will write few chemical reactions and you have to tell how we are going to write the rate of reaction. Rate of reaction means change in concentration of any of the reactant or any of the product. Okay, so, but only thing is for reactant put minus sign, for products put plus sign. Let us write. I will take one example. Let us take first example, first reaction I am writing. Mercury, you know that mercury is in liquid state, combines with chlorine gas, forms HgCl2. This one reaction I have written. Hg reacts with Cl2 and forms HgCl2. Let us write rate of reaction. Average rate we are going to write. Average rate we are going to write, so we are going to use triangle. Okay, with respect to reactant also, with respect to product also. Now you tell me for this reaction, how many various ways are there by which you can write the rate of reaction? Then your answer must be 3. There are 3 ways by which you can write the rate of reaction. See here, because there are 2 reactants and there is 1 product, total 3. So you can write rate of reaction by using any of the reactant or any of the products. Let us see to the board. See here I am writing R average. See here student, R average is equal to, with respect to reactants when I am writing, I am putting negative sign. C minus delta okay, or with respect to Cl2, if I have to write, then how I will write? Cl2 is also one of the reactants, so minus very easy. But if I want to write with respect to HgCl2, then HgCl2 is a product, and that's why I must put plus sign. Change in concentration of HgCl2 divided by delta T. These are the 3 various ways by which we can write the average rate for this chemical reaction. Understood well? Let us take one more example. Why I am taking one more example, student? Because this was very simple reaction. Simple reaction means there is no balancing numbers. Mercury is 1, chlorine gas balancing number 1, HgCl2 is formed. 1, 1, 1 moles are there. No stoichiometric coefficients are there. Balancing numbers are not there. Let us take one example in which balancing numbers are there. See here. See student now. Here is balancing number 2. Okay, how to write R average? Student, if I will ask you how many various ways you can write the average rate now for this chemical reaction, then your answer must be 3 ways, because there is one reactant, then you can write rate with respect to 2 products. So total 3 ways are there. Let us write. Reactant, I must put negative sign, delta HI divided by delta T. Okay, this is normally whatever I have told you. But if any balancing number is there, if stoichiometric coefficient is there, stoichiometric coefficient means balancing number, whatever is written before the reactant or before the product, not after, before the product. Okay, that number goes to the denominator. Now here 2 will go to the denominator. Understood? So they will not give you formula. There is no particular formula to find out rate of reaction. Chemical reaction changes, formula changes. You should know the method to write the formula for rate of reaction. Let us write rate of reaction with respect to hydrogen. Let us tell hydrogen and iodine with respect to both of them. Both are products, so put plus sign. So I am writing plus or plus okay. So these are various ways by which you can write the rate of reaction. Understood well? Now the topic is units of rate of reaction. So coming to the unit of rate of reaction, students, whichever formula you will see on the board, everywhere upside concentration is there. Concentration is divided by time, and that's why unit become unit. Concentration means mole per liter and time per second. So understood, unit for rate of reaction, mole per liter per second. Mole per liter means which concentration term I have used, that is molarity. Mole per liter per second. Understood well? Concentration by time. Concentration mole per liter per second. Sometime gaseous reactions will be there. For example, this only. If reaction is gaseous and instead of concentration, here concentration terms we are writing, how you will understand? Square bracket indicates concentration. Instead of concentration, partial pressure is used. In first PUC you have learned how to write the terms using concentration and partial pressure. So if reaction is gaseous, instead of concentration, partial pressures are used, then the unit become, for gaseous reaction, it becomes, partial pressure is expressed in atmosphere per second. This is only for gaseous reactions. That too, if instead of concentration, partial pressure is used only then. Understood well? So these are units. Let us take one more example. Student, quickly tell the answer. I will write one more reaction which is having stoichiometric coefficients. Let us see. Okay. This is one of the reaction. Quickly tell how many various ways you can write the rate of reaction. Of course, you can write the rate by 5 different ways. I am writing all ways. You just revise with you. R average with respect to Br minus. Br minus is one of the reactant. Put negative sign. See a negative sign. Divided by. If any stoichiometric coefficient is there, then it will go to the denominator. Okay. With respect to Br3 minus 6H plus, with respect to reactants, how to write? See here once again. Reactant minus sign, For BrO3 minus there is no balancing number, so I wrote only delta T. Six H plus is reactant, reactant minus sign, 6 is balancing number, stoichiometric coefficient goes to the denominator. Okay, these are three ways to write rate of reaction, average rate of reaction with respect to reactants. Now I will write average rate with respect to products. Products positive sign, 3 delta T. Balancing number goes to the denominator. Another also positive sign, okay. Balancing number, stoichiometric coefficients goes to the denominator. See student, like this you should be able to write the rate of reaction according to chemical reaction. No particular formula is there. Chemical reaction changes, your formula for rate of reaction changes. How to write the formula, that practice we have done. Let us solve few problems. Yes students, let us solve the problems here. They will give you one reaction. Here which reaction is given? See properly. R gives P. Okay. Reactants are giving products, but reaction is R gives P. You should see towards reaction properly, because looking towards reaction you have to create your formula for rate of reaction. Then what is given? See, square bracket of R means concentration of R. Concentration of R changes from 0.03 molar to 0.02 molar. Okay. Can you see student, 0.03 becoming 0.02 means it is decreasing, because reactants always goes on decreasing. This is happening in 25 minutes. What is given? Concentration of reactant decreases from 0.03 to 0.02 molar in 25 minutes. Okay. You have to calculate R average in minutes and seconds. In both units they are asking you, in minutes as well as seconds. Okay. Calculate R average they are asking. So let us write. See students, tell me the formula. R average average. Now you will say that in how many various ways you can write the formula. You can write formula with respect to R and also with respect to P. But student, you have to write the formula only with respect to R, because concentration of R is given. So you should write formula with respect to reactant. Okay, you should understand that. Looking towards this chemical reaction, you can write the formula for rate of reaction by two ways, but you are going to write with respect to reactant, because concentration of reactant is given. So R average is equal to reactant. So I am giving minus sign, getting delta. Formula understood. Let us move next. Minus delta means change in concentration of reactant. Change in concentration always R2 minus R1. R2 minus R1. Final minus initial. So final concentration was 0.02 minus 0.03. Understanding? Final minus initial divided by time. Time this is given 25 minutes. I am not converting minutes into second. First I will find out in minutes. Afterwards we will convert into seconds. Okay. Let us do calculation students. Minus, this comes minus 0.01 divided by 25. Minus minus becomes plus, and this answer comes how much student? 0.4. That is approximately, scientific notation follow, mole per liter per minute I am writing. Okay student, have you got the answer? Average rate you got 4 into 10 to the power minus 4 mole per liter per minute. But they have also asked you in seconds. What to do? Convert minutes into second. Where are minutes? Time is given in the denominator. Minutes convert into seconds means you have to multiply by 60. Where? To the denominator. So whenever you have to convert your answer, whatever is in minutes into seconds, always divide by 60. Why divide? Because minutes are there in the denominator. So divide by 60. So I will write R average in seconds is equal to whatever answer you have got, okay. Do calculation, students. And you are getting calculation. Okay. Mole per liter per second. This is your R average in seconds. Okay. So like this you have to solve the problems. Have you got this problem? See, rewind and see once again how I am solving formula, how to write, how to convert into seconds. Let us move towards next formula. Next problem. See here. What is given in the problem? Students, see to the chemical reaction here. Things will be very easy and very important. These type of problems are surely asked in PU, CET, NEET level, everywhere. See here, what is given? Reaction given is 2A gives products. So what reaction given? Here reaction given was very simple. R was giving P. But here reaction given is 2A gives products. So A means your reactants. Then what information is given? See, concentration of A. Square bracket indicates concentration. Concentration of A decreases from 0.5 to 0.4. See, concentration of reactant always goes on decreasing. From 0.5 it became 0.4 in 10 minutes. This information is given. Reactants decrease from 0.5 to 0.4 in 10 minutes. Calculate the rate. You have to calculate the rate during this interval. Now student, first question. They have not told you whether you have to calculate in minutes or second. In such case, you can calculate in minutes or in second, doesn't matter. Okay. Here they have given time in minutes, so better you calculate in minutes. If you will convert into seconds, then also it's okay. Okay. Second thing, calculate the rate. Which rate? There are two rates, R average and R instantaneous. Here which they are expecting you. Calculate the rate during this interval. What this indicates? During this interval means R average. During the complete interval of reaction, during the total time. Whenever during this interval total time is written, that time you have to find out average rate at a particular moment, at a particular time. Then you have to calculate instantaneous. Okay. So let us find out R average. Students, R average. Formula you have to tell. Now see, concentration of A decreases. So you have to write formula with respect to A. For A, balancing number is there. Stoichiometric coefficient is mentioned. Stoichiometric coefficient always goes to the denominator. This you know very well. This is one of the reactant, and for reactant always minus sign. So how you have to write the formulas here? Minus sign. Stoichiometric coefficient goes to the denominator. This thing you should not forget. So reaction you should see properly. Accordingly create your formula. Minus delta concentration of A. Always final minus initial. Final is 0.4. Initial was 0.5. So I will write into bracket 0.4 minus 0.5. 2 into time. Time is given 10 minutes. 0.4 minus 0.5. What is your answer, student? 0.1 divided by 20. Calculations to 0.005. What unit will you write? Mole per liter per minute. I have not converted into seconds, so I will write mole per liter per minute. If you want answer in seconds or they have asked you answer in seconds, then just divide by 60, then your answer gets converted into seconds. Okay, so are you understanding problem? Let us move towards next problem. Yes, students, let us move towards next problem. Okay, what is given here, students? See, reaction is given. Every time in a problem, always concentrate on the reaction. Looking towards reaction, you have to write the rate of reaction. What information is given? Let us see. This reaction is given. If NO2 increases, concentration of NO2. NO2 is one of the product. Product always goes on increasing. So what's correct? See here. If concentration of NO2 increases, of course NO2 is product, so it will increase only. Increases by, how much increases there? 3 into 10 to the power minus 13 mole per liter. Okay. Concentration of NO2 increase this much. In how much time? In 6 seconds. This happened in 6 seconds. What is our average or what is rate of the reaction? Okay. Now see, student, looking towards reaction, what can you tell? How many various ways you can write the rate of reaction? Looking towards this chemical reaction, you can write by 3 ways. But we are going to write with respect to NO2 because that information is given to you. So let us see what formula I will write. R average is equal to, I want to write formula with respect to NO2. NO2 is one of the product. And for product, we are going to use sign plus. Plus. Balancing number will go to the denominator. Upside I am writing delta NO2 divided by 4 delta T. Got? Product, so plus sign. Balancing number will go to the denominator. See now. This concentration of NO2 increased. How much given? 3 into 10 to the power minus 13. Mole per liter means concentration. So this I am writing 3 into 10 to the power minus 13. Fine, student, understood? Next, divide by 4 into delta T. Time is given 6 seconds. Time is given in seconds. So your unit will be mole per liter per second. 3 into 10 to the power minus 13 is given mole per liter and time is given in seconds. Okay, let us do calculations. R average is equal to 3 2s are, so 1 by 8. 1 by 8 means 0.125 into 10 to the power minus 13. Scientific notation will follow. According to scientific notation, point should come after 1 digit. So I am writing final answer 1.25. If I am taking point front, it will become minus 14. Okay. Mole per liter per second. That much easy type of problem. Understood well? Only formula you should be able to write correctly. Okay. Substitute the things properly. Simple calculations are there. 1 by 8, that is 0.125 into 10 to the power minus 13. If you write this answer, then also okay. But ideally you should convert into scientific notation. Okay. Let us move towards next problem. What things are given in this problem? Let us see, students. Reaction is given. In this reaction, 2 reactants are there, 2 products are there. So various ways you can write rate of reaction are 4 ways. But what other information is given? Let us see. Rate of formation of NO. NO is getting formed. Yes, NO is forming because products always forms. Rate of formation of NO. Rate is only given. Rate of formation of NO is given 3.6 into 10 to the power minus 3 mole per liter per second. This is directly rate given. Whose rate given? Rate of formation of NO. Okay, rate is given. Next, You have to find out rate of disappearance of O2. Why disappearance of O2? Because you can see in the reaction that O2 is one of the reactant. The reactant goes on decreasing, means reactants will disappear and products will appear. Understanding? So here you have to write rate of reaction. Now looking towards chemical reaction, you can write average rate by 4 ways. But we are going to write by only 2 ways. Which 2 ways? Which are discussed in the question. See here, I will write, see properly student. Very important type of question. R average is equal to, first thing, I will write rate with respect to NO, whatever is discussed in question. Rate of formation of NO. For with respect to NO, how can you write the rate average? R average with respect to NO is product, so plus sign. Balancing number is 4 delta T. Got this? Correct. Next, then you are going to write rate with respect to O2 because you have to find out rate of disappearance of O2. O2 is reactant, so I am substituting minus sign. Okay. Here balancing number is 5 and that's why 5 I am writing in the denominator. Okay. Now students, what they have asked you, that try to understand. Exactly see here what they have asked. They have asked you find rate of disappearance. Disappearance is indicated by which symbol? Minus. Disappearance means minus. Disappearance of O2. Okay. So what formula you can write for disappearance of O2 students? Here I will write formula. I will keep disappearance means minus. Rate of disappearance of O2 I will write only this much. Whatever number 5 is there in the denominator, it is for division, here it will go for multiplication. Correct? We have to keep on one side only disappearance of O2, that is minus O2. 5 is in the denominator, here it will go for numerator. So here I will write plus 5 okay. Let us reverse because we have to find out this. Minus is equal to 5 by 4 substitute students. NO, rate of formation of NO is given 3.6 into 10 to the power minus 3. Rate of formation of NO is given 3.6 into 10 to the power minus 3. Okay, calculations do 0.9. 0.9 multiplied by 5, it becomes 4.5 into 10 to the power minus 3. Yes, answer will be mole per liter per second. This is rate of disappearance of oxygen. Understood well, student? So see the problems properly. Disappearance means negative sign, take this side, otherwise your answer may come negative. Okay, understand the meaning. Decrease, disappearance means negative sign. Okay, see you students in next our video. In that video we are going to study how to write rate of reaction by second method. 2 methods are there I told. Today I told you first method. I hope first method is very clear. Looking towards chemical reaction, you have to write the rate of reaction. What changes you have to do? For reactants you should do minus. For products you should use plus sign. If any stoichiometric coefficient is there, balancing number is there. Whether for reactant or for product, it will go for the denominator. Second method, to write rate of reaction, we will see in our next video. Till that, work hard and practice the problems.